Chapter 3. The Art of the Bluff When Truth is a Gamble. 3.1 The Bluff as Metaphor. Calculated risks in the everyday mortals crave certainty. You wish for maps, for rules, for assurances that the path ahead can be tread without stumbling. But listen carefully, the universe does not deal in guarantees. It thrives on uncertainty, weaving possibility into fate. A bluff is not simply deception. It is a mastery of perception, a moment where the illusion one creates holds more weight than the rigid truth itself. It is the art of knowing when reality should be shaped rather than blindly obeyed. Consider this. The stars themselves shift before the eye fully perceives their movement. The cosmos does not scream its changes, it nudges them forward, gently folding destinies into place before their shape is noticed. That is the essence of a bluff, a whisper louder than a shout, a suggestion stronger than certainty. In poker, in war, in the chessboard of life itself, the greatest players understand, not every truth must be revealed. Not every move should be seen. And not every certainty is worth clinging to. A well-played bluff is not a lie, it is the art of influence, the shaping of what others believe so that reality bends to your advantage. Dragon Trial. Mastering the everyday bluff. Consider a time where perception held greater power than fact. Did you control the moment, or did it control you? What expectation did others hold, and how could you have shifted it? What lesson from poker might apply to the currents of fate itself? The river moves unseen beneath the surface. Learn to move with it. 3.2 The Reverse Tell. Misdirection in life and cardsiu assume that the truth sits in the open, waiting to be deciphered like ink on parchment. But what if I told you the greatest tells? The most powerful clues are not in the obvious signals, but in the deception itself. The reverse tell is the art of misdirection, of carefully crafting false signals so that the truth remains unseen. It is the ability to show your opponent exactly what they expect to see while concealing what they must never glimpse. Consider the warrior who feigns weakness to lure the enemy closer. The diplomat who concedes minor losses to strengthen their true leverage. The poker player who exaggerates a hesitation, allowing false confidence to bloom before striking unexpectedly. Life itself is filled with reverse tells. The ones who truly understand the art of perception do not simply hide the truth, they craft illusions that shape destiny. Dragon Trial. Practicing the reverse tell. Next time you navigate a situation requiring subtlety, ask yourself, what does my opponent expect to see? How can I redirect their gaze without revealing my true intent? What misdirection would serve not just your advantage, but the greater balance of the game? Do not simply conceal. Shape expectation. 3. The ethics of the bluff. When deception serves a higher purpose. No, I hear your doubts, the mutterings of morality, the discomfort of bending perception. But hear this wisdom from one who has seen kingdoms rise and fall upon both honesty and illusion. Truth is a force. It is neither good nor evil, it is wielded, shaped like fire. And fire, as you well know, can warm or consume. It can illuminate or destroy. The wielder, not the flame, determines its purpose. So ask yourself, does deception always serve chaos? Or can it be shaped into wisdom? When a leader masks their fear to steady their people, is this deceit? When a warrior feigns vulnerability to end a battle before it begins, is this manipulation? When a mother tells a frightened child that no monsters walk the waking world, is this a lie? Not every truth should be forced into the light. Not every deception is betrayal. Some are shields, some are tools, some are the means by which justice prevails. The greatest dragons, the greatest leaders, the greatest players, they do not wield truth recklessly. They shape it with intent. Dragon Trial. The ethics of the bluff. Consider a time deception saved rather than harmed. What was the intent behind it? What was gained by shaping perception rather than relying on pure honesty? How might deception serve wisdom rather than self-interest? Truth and illusion are both currents within the river. To navigate them, one must understand both. Final words from Zoran. The naive believe that truth is sacred above all else. The wise know that perception rules reality. The river does not move by force, it shifts by unseen currents, by quiet moments where expectation shapes destiny. Play the game. Learn when truth must be flexible. Shape the tide that guides fate. And remember, a well-played bluff is not a lie. It is a mastery of the currents beneath all things. Your move. The cards are waiting. This expansion deepens the cosmic scale, weaving greater existential depth into deception, strategy, and perception. It transforms the bluff into a meditation on fate itself, where truth is not merely known, but crafted by those who understand its fluid nature.